welcome back to my channel once again. This is going to be the third video that you've seen if you've been watching of me wearing the exact same makeup application, and the reason is because the Ipsy bag video that I filmed, I was already wearing the makeup for the winter makeup tutorial that I tried to film. Then I had to refilm the winter makeup tutorial, and I did that today. So I wore this makeup again, and now this is a new video that I'm filming on the same day, so I'm still wearing the same makeup. However, if you want to see how I got this makeup look, if you can see it from where you're sitting, I'm not sure how well my camera is picking up, but if you would like to see how I got this makeup look, I will have the video linked below. Just go down there and look for the winter makeup tutorial in case you're interested. Now, today I bring you a makeup haul video. This is a very short, quick haul. Probably won't be quick because I cannot do quick videos, but it only consists of 6 items. Yeah, 6. So I'm going to quickly go through these and explain to you what they are and why I picked them up. And we're just gonna get started. So the first thing that I broke down and tried was the Nivea Men Post-Shave Balm in the Sensitive Formula. Yes, this is a men's product, and I do believe it is for the purposes of hydrating once you've shaved. But this is a big trend on YouTube right now in the form of using it as a primer because of the glycerin that is in it. So I believe this was started by Nikki Tutorials here on YouTube, and it has been making its way through YouTube ever since then. I first saw this mentioned by Kathleen Lights, and then I saw Jaclyn Hill use it, and I've heard Kathleen talk about it a couple more times since then, so I was like, I'm gonna try it. So this is only a $6 product. I wanted to mention that this comes in a nice glass bottle, so it's feels like good quality. And it does have a little bit of a male scent to it, but it's light. Of course it smells good. Who wouldn't want a nice, who doesn't want to smell a nice man? But it has a light scent, and of course the scent disappears once you apply all of your makeup, so you don't have to worry about that. I tried this for the first time yesterday with the new foundation that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to have to wear it a couple of more times or wear it against another primer to test it, because I didn't notice anything crazy different. But when I did watch the wear test that Kathleen posted, there was a huge visible difference in between the Nivea Men and just one of her favorite primers. So I'm gonna have to like do a wear test on one side of the face and then do the Nivea on the other side of the face and really compare and contrast. And I'm thinking about posting a video like that, so we'll see. So that is why I purchased that, and that is what I plan on using it for, and I did use it yesterday. I don't have a full review or opinion on it yet, but it worked. I can say that much. The next product that I bought was the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I hear a lot of talk about this on YouTube as well. It is often referred to as everyone's favorite drugstore foundation, and I haven't tried it. I really have not tried it because I did not expect any of their shades to match me, because I bought the regular L'Oreal foundation in the smaller bottle. I don't know what it's called, but it's the same. It's like it comes in the same shades as these, and that one did not match my skin tone. So I didn't expect this one to, so I stayed clear of it for a long time, but I finally broke down and bought it. And I was looking for a nice Lumi finish, of course. That's why I purchased this. I wore it for the first time yesterday, and I have to say, I did not notice that much of a difference. I was really expecting it to be nice and glowy, but I did not notice it on my face. I think my skin type is probably oily to combo. I can't really decide if it's just combo or just oily, but it's probably more combo than just oily. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I did not notice a dewiness at all. Not really. Not enough to make a difference in my life. So I just wanted to mention that real quick. But everyone else that wears it, it seems pretty Lumi on them. Okay, the third item that I purchased is the L'Oreal Magic Anti-Redness Color Correcting Primer. Color Correcting Primer. And I did not swatch this until I got home, but I was really impressed with it because once you rub it into the skin, it still leaves a green color behind, which is supposed to be the part that covers up the redness. So I had high hopes for it and really expected it to work. I also wore this yesterday underneath the foundation and in combination with the primer as well. And I noticed that it worked really well for me. I really tested out the Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer that I have talked about. I think I put it in a haul video or something. I might not have put it in a haul video, but I think I've mentioned it. Or maybe I mentioned it in that video that I recorded and didn't use. I don't know. But I did buy the Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer in the shade Ultra Light, expecting it to be really bright and brightening, and to really make a dramatic difference in my makeup application. So when I wore it yesterday, I was very disappointed because I noticed that it caked up and it creased and it started to fade away from just underneath the eye. So I had used a primer with that and I had set it with a powder, but I'm going to try a few more techniques and see if I can get it to wear any better. If not, then that's a very disappointing product, and I did just want to mention that really quickly. Also, I need to mention that the foundation that I'm wearing right now, because I wanted to talk about it too, I meant to mention it in my winter makeup tutorial, but I didn't. So it is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the stick form, and I really liked it when I first tried it because it's a very easy application and it's just something that you can quickly like I just swipe it on the face, as you'll see in the winter makeup tutorial, and then I blend it out, and it's very quick application and a pretty good coverage. However, the last 3 times that I've worn it, because this will be the 3rd time that I've worn it recently within the last week or 2, it really leaves a lot of flakiness on my skin, and I don't notice that flakiness when I wear regular foundation, like a regular liquid foundation. So I do believe it is from the Maybelline, like just the formula. I think it's just drying or something. So I wanted to mention that I did use it today with the eye drops, because the eye drops are supposed to be similar to the MAC Fix Plus, which is just a, I think it's a hydrating mist spray or something like that. I don't know if it's used to set your makeup. I think it's just like a hydrating mist spray, but that product is really good for like, you know, really spreading around product if you're going to use it for a foundation, or really good for creating a nice gleam on the eyeshadow if you want to pat it over your eyeshadow. And I have heard Jaclyn Hill say several times that the eye drops are very similar to get the same effect. So I have fixed me up a spray bottle of eye drops, and I used that for my eyeshadow. So I tested it out today with the Maybelline Fit Me stick, and it worked a lot better. I'm gonna do a quick close-up so maybe you can see the difference. I mean, you probably can't see the difference, but I wanted to do a quick close-up and show you, hopefully, that there is a little bit less flakiness. There was a lot of flakiness right in here and here, and and then of course on the forehead too. And I don't think that I noticed any flakiness today, and I can't tell in this viewfinder, but if there is any, it's a lot less than it was the last few times I applied this. So if you're interested in that little product review, I just wanted to throw that out there. And if you do already own the product or are interested in purchasing the product, I wanted to let you know that little trick that I discovered with it. So that is helpful. It helps to hydrate the foundation and move it around a little bit better, and I do feel like maybe the foundation needed to have a little bit of hydration in it, just because it seems to go on and apply so dry. Just wanted to throw that out there. And back to this product, I wanted to do a quick little swatch for you so that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the drop that I applied to my hand. It's very like watery, liquidy when you touch it, and once you get it nice and smoothed out, it still leaves a nice little green, I don't know if you can tell. It still leaves a nice green color across the hand. Anyways, it does that to the face, and it really allows a good coverage on the red before you go on top and apply the foundation. Okay. that's 3 products out of the way. I still have 3 more to go, and I have exactly 5 minutes before I need to leave to go to work. So I'm going to quickly mention this nail polish. This is by the brand Pure Ice. This is my favorite. This is the cheapest favorite brand that I have. This is a $2 bottle of nail polish. $2, in case I didn't say that very clearly. And they are all pretty pigmented. Some of them I have to apply 2 coats with, but about half of them I can apply 1 good coat, and it's a nice full coverage on the nail, and I do love a full coverage nail color. So this is a pretty good one, a pretty good brand. This, I don't know how to say this color. Oi Oi is what I'm going to go with. It's spelled O-U-I, O-U-I, 2 words. And this is a very nice pale pink color. When I first looked at it, it looked like a white bottle of nail polish with a pink undertone. So I don't know how it'll, I think it comes off on the nail a little bit more pale pink, but I really liked it as a nude color. And the last 2 products are Wet n Wild products. This is a new, you cannot see anything because of the glare from the light. This is the new illuminating palette, and it has 4 nice large strips of color in there. And this is one of their new blush formulas. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon in Mellow Wine. This is a dark color, as I'm sure you can tell from looking at it. So I'm going to swatch the blush for you really quick. Okay, this is what it looks like in the pan. I've heard these are really pigmented blushes, and I guess they are. They didn't swatch very pigmented on my hand, but when I did apply it to my cheek yesterday, because I did try this one, I forgot. I tried it yesterday with the rest of the makeup that I wore. I did apply it to the cheek, and it did put on a nice, you know, stamp of color there. So they probably are pretty pigmented. Be careful applying it to the cheek. But swatching it on the hand, it didn't seem like that big of a deal. This is the color. That's probably pretty pigmented for a blush, because why is this not very bright? Gotta say, I'm not liking the light in this video, at least from this point of view. So this is the blush. I think it's a pretty color. And this is the highlighting palette. I got into it yesterday. As you can see, I've swatched all these, but I got into this palette yesterday for this color to use it as a highlight. The brush that I used was the e.l.f. fan brush, and I wasn't impressed with the application of the e.l.f. fan brush, but I've used that brush for the Becca highlight before, and that applied it pretty well. But I couldn't get this color to get on that brush. However, I do not believe that that makes this a bad product, because these swatch very well, and they're very nice, bright colors. I think these, depending on your application, will go on really nicely. So I'm going to swatch. Oh, I wanted to talk about these real quick. Okay, this is upside down. I'm holding it upside down. This here, if you can tell, is a little bit darker of a highlighting color. So I do believe that you could use this, like I would use it as a glow for your bronze. If you just want to sweep bronzer, if you just want to sweep this across your bronzer to give it a nice glow, you could use it like that. Or this would make a nice highlighting color for a deeper skin tone. This to me would make a nice blush highlight, this pink strip. And originally I thought this nice pale pink strip would also make a nice blush highlight, except it's probably too light. It probably would look better on just a fairer skin tone as a regular highlight. And then this here is your nice gold highlight. Well, this is a golder gold, but this is a nice light gold highlight, and this is my favorite kind of color to highlight with. So this would be nice for probably all fair skin tones, and this would probably be nice for almost every skin tone in between, as well as fairer skin tones and probably some deeper skin tones. But I think for the deeper skin tones, a darker color like this is always going to look best. So I'm going to swatch these. Okay, so these here are the 4 swatches. The very light highlight color is down here on the bottom of my hand, so you can see a little bit of a gleam from it. However, it's not extremely pigmented. The last 3 highlights are showing up pretty well. The second one is that light pink color in the palette, and it would make a really nice, probably blush highlight even if you wanted to do that, or just a really nice highlight in general. This is the darker pink color in the palette. This would make a nice blush highlight, or perhaps even a blush color in general. And this is the bronzy looking highlight. I think this would go over a bronzer really nicely, or make just a really good highlight for a deeper skin tone. So that completes this video. Those are the 6 items that I picked up at the drugstore the very last time that I went, and I wanted to share them with you because I am very excited about all of them. If you have not subscribed and you do enjoy my videos, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you. That's all I have to say for this video, I guess. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!